There is something very suspicious going on with the mainstream media coverage of the GameStop stocks and its relationship with Reddit, Wall Street bets, retail investors, and these kinds of things. Now, let me say at the outset, for full disclosure, I actually have invested in GameStop and other similar stocks in terms of this short squeeze. So if anything, it's in my interest for lots of people to buy this stock. I'm not here to spread FUD. I'm not here to scare anybody away from the stock. But I've noticed something very fishy and I want to share it with you. Let's take a look at this mainstream news article. This is CNBC television. This was published literally minutes ago. Take a look at this article, see what you notice.
10 years after Occupy Wall Street, there's a new type of financial protest. But instead of marches in Zuccotti Park, these protesters are sounding off on social media sites.
So they're framing the investors in GameStop as protesters. Not merely investors trying to make a profit, but protesters. And guys, this is, if you don't like the big end of town, this is how you protest. See how they're framing this? They're actually framing it in a positive light. You might be wondering, why do I see a problem with this? Well, let's just follow this through and see what they say next.
Calling for stock tips that will make the group rich while hurting hedge funds on the other side of the trade. Their meeting place? A subreddit group with more than 3 million members known as Wall Street Bets.
And so they've just told all of their audience, if you want to find out where the protesters, the people who protest the big end of town can be found, they've just shown them exactly where to go.
It was there that the idea of buying GameStop went viral. As the stock soared, the financial world was left stunned.
Now they're showing, hey, these protesters have been successful. So these guys who we just showed you where to find them, look, they're having success.
We are seeing a phenomenon that I have never seen.
There's nothing normal about what you're seeing when it comes to this stock right now.
That's because GameStop, which sells video games and consoles, is not doing well. Their sales are plummeting and their stores are shuttering. Most analysts say profitability is still years away. So why did the Reddit group buy? Well, it started this spring when a user pointed out that GameStop had a massive amount of short interest, bets essentially that the stock would decline. As long as the stock fell, short sellers would make money. But the Redditors figured out that if they collectively bought a bunch of GameStop, they could force a surge. The short sellers would have to buy back higher, creating what's known as a squeeze.
See, that is in, hey, those guys who we just showed you how to go and hang out with them, those guys outsmarted the market and they're making money. Those guys at Wall Street Bets, where we just showed you how to go and join them, they're making money.
And it worked. GameStop skyrocketed.
And it skyrocketed. Oh my God, the analysts don't know what's going on. The hedge funds didn't see it coming. These guys on that Reddit that we just showed you how to go and join it, they're winning. They're beating the system. They're like Occupy Wall Street protesters, but better, because now they're making money. They're really sticking it to the man.
Going from $3 in April to nearly $350 today.
That's April last year. So look at that, guys. They have 100 times their investment. These guys, they're not mentioning, by the way, that most of the people getting in now did not invest in April. One main guy did, and he had threads, regular threads explaining what he was doing. A few other people might have copied him, but most of the people today did not invest in April last year. But they don't mention that. They want to make it seem like all these people have made 100 times their money. All right, let's carry on.
Several large hedge funds were severely...
They show an image of a fat cat. Hey, look at this fat cat. He looks upset. He's been rolled by the regular people. The 99% have rolled the fat cats, guys.
Wounded in the process.
You have basically the David pack of wolves beating the Goliath pack of wolves. That is retail investors winning against the professional hedge fund.
The Davids are beating the Goliaths, guys. And remember, we showed you how to go and join the Davids, guys. You can go there right now. Go and join them. They'll give you all the hot tips you need.
The weapon of choice for these new traders are platforms like Robinhood that have...
What's that? You don't know how to trade? Don't worry. CNBC will tell you how to do it. Just go and download Robinhood app. It's very simple.
Become popular during the pandemic.
Just go on your phone right now. Go to your Apple store or your Google store, your app store, and just go and get Robinhood app. It's that easy. Then you can join the protest against Occupy Wall Street and join the people who are making 100x their investment. This is the best protest ever seen. And the hedge funds can't stop them.
Many stuck at home have turned to the markets for entertainment and to make some money.
And to make, of course, trading, that's how you make money. You trade on your Robinhood app. Just go and download it right now. It takes 2 seconds.
GameStop, hardly the only heavily shorted stock that's surging.
Hey, if you don't want to jump on GameStop, if you think you might have missed that boat, don't worry. We've got other tips for you. Check it out.
These new traders also moving in on Bed Bath & Beyond and AMC.
Now, let me say for the record, by the way, I also have invested in Bed Bath & Beyond. Like, I actually, if all the lemmings around the world invest in, I haven't invested in AMC. The platform that I use doesn't offer them. I would have invested, but I couldn't. But they do offer this one. So I've invested in Bed Bath & Beyond and in GME. So in theory, guys, I benefit from you and from all the CNBC viewers watching this and trying to pile in. But can you see the problem here, guys, that the mainstream media, okay, the CNBC, are saying, oh, guys, the hedge funds can't stop you. If you all just go to Wall Street Bets and download Robinhood and invest in these particular companies, you're going to make 100x. I mean, these other people have. Can you see the problem here, guys? Can you see? Please tell me you can see the problem. I think you guys can see what I'm getting at. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about all of this? What are your opinions on the GME, the GameStop thing, Reddit Wall Street Bets, this coverage by CNBC? What do you make of all of this? If you're a member of johnthebond.com, go and check link number 1. I uploaded a video about this tonight, about a 25-30 minute video about GameStop and what I see happening over the next period of time. That's available to members of johnthebond.com right now, link number 1. If you're not a member of johnthebond.com, the best thing to do is to join the mailing list. It's free, and I send out member content on delay. So for those who can afford to join the best website in the world, go and check it out right now. For those who can't afford to join, make sure you're on the mailing list. I do send out member content on delay. Links in the info box below. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. John the Bond, January 28, 2021. What a time to be alive.